Thanks for checking out Fast Eddie's Chop Shop. Here you have every right to be wrong, and I'm going to break it down for you. You know, minimum wage is absolute bullshit. If $15 an hour is not enough, truthfully, $20 an hour in California isn't enough. You can't afford an apartment in the ghetto for 20 bucks an hour. So what's the purpose of the minimum wage? What's going on here? Well, I'm going to tell you what's going on here. Our society has made a living a right, and it's not a right. In America, you have a right to do your best to earn a living. You have a right to succeed. You have a right to fail. But what they've done is they've created a system where and thank Joe Biden, where if you're making $20 an hour, I want you to do the math. I've done it already, but it's true. You're working pretty much one day out of your week just to pay for your gas to go to and from work if you work any distance from your job whatsoever. Here's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make it to where it is pointless to work. And that's just a fact. Throughout the pandemic, they paid people to stay at home. This is not an accident. This is part of the Great Reset. So what happens is if you're making $20 an hour, you are making the exact amount where you could literally say at $20 an hour, it's not worth it. I'm going to go on welfare. I'm going to let the state pay for my housing. I'm going to let the state pay for my food. I'm going to let the state pay for everything. I might, do a little something on the side to earn a little extra money, but I get to sit home all day, watch 160 channels on the TV set, not do or pay for anything. Society's going to pay for it. And that's exactly what they want to have happen. Because what it does is it creates the perfect environment for the Great Reset. Folks, minimum wage was designed originally not to be a living wage, but as a minimum that a company should pay someone. I disagree with that even. I think that a good company is going to pay you great wages for great service, and it's a hand-in-hand relationship. But when the government steps in and says, we've got to pay you $15 an hour plus something called burden. When your employer pays you $15 an hour, it's really costing them about $22 or $23 an hour between workers' comp, insurance, and everything else, and all the money he pays to the state and the feds. So, if the feds and the state would stay away from it, your employer could be paying you $20, $25 an hour. And if the government took less of your money, you could afford to make a living on $20.